Welcome to another video from me, Tenshi, talking geeky stuff. And today we're talking about Pokemon because we had a Pokemon Direct. I was a bit late to it because on Friday I was doing a bit of overtime, had to finish a project that needed to be handed in that evening. So I finally finished it, and then of course I quickly went and watched both the Sony and then the Pokemon one afterwards. Sony one I won't go into too much, but I'll maybe make a video of that. Then of course the Pokemon one, I was umming and ahhing, shall I make a video for Pokemon? Then of course I decided why not? Why not, huh? I mean, I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan, but I do like Pokemon. I remember I was one of the first people that I knew of in my group of people, friends, that had the first Pokemon Red and Blue on the Game Boy and other merchandises and so on. Then I kind of missed generation. I think then I got Yellow, Pokemon Yellow. Then after that, I didn't get nothing until I can't remember. That's been so long. But I think the last game that I played, I never finished it. Unfortunately, was Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I got the Diamond version. I barely remember. I never really finished it. I think I probably I played about 20, 30 hours of it. But work and everything got in the way. Other games came, I'm into my RPGs, so what RPGs did I end up spending hundreds of hours on those. Anyway, back to the Nintendo Direct. They was talking about, of course, we all know that this year is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, and they showcase a lot of pretty good stuff. I felt Pokemon Snap. Before we talk about that, I mean, if you watch the Direct, the beginning sequence was actually pretty good. Took us down memory lane. There was a few things I go, I remember having that. I remember seeing that anime, the movies. I took my nephews and nieces then. They weren't even my nieces. They were my little cousins, and so on. Took them then to watch some of the Pokemon movies. I pretty liked the Pokemon movies myself. And then, of course, didn't realize there's a lot of other merchandise. I was like, wow, I didn't remember. I didn't know they had this. I didn't know they had that. And then, of course, the Direct started, and I thought it was actually a really good Direct. About 20 minutes long, straight to the point. They showed off the Pokemon Snap, which looked really good. Developed by Namco. They are really good developers, so they know how to get the best out of a hardware, and you can see that by the graphics. And of course, everybody knew the rumors were true, the remake of Diamond and Pearl, which I personally didn't mind the graphics. It was like a faithful remake. They didn't go into a different direction or anything like that, but I think it was on purpose, because if you knew what happened after, you know what I'm talking about. I thought it was a faithful upgrade. I actually quite like the graphics myself. It's cute, and then of course I read in some of the media that a lot of fans are still like a bit moaning about that, which is fine. You're entitled to what you like, right? So I'm pretty happy. If I remember correctly, of my last playing with Diamond back then, I actually enjoyed it, even though I never finished it. I gave it to my other cousin back then. And then, of course, the latest Pokemon game I got was Pokemon Sword. Played a few hours into that, and ended up giving it to my nephew for Christmas. He's a big Pokemon fan. As for Pokemon Remake, I'll probably end up buying it for my nephew. So, at least when he comes around, maybe I can play with him, see how it is. But, as in saying that, some fans were ripping into the remake's graphics, but I'm glad he did a 1-2 shot straight afterwards. They showcase a brand new Pokemon story. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan, but I do keep an ear and eye out on this franchise, because I think it's a great franchise. For 25 years, still going strong. It's been giving a lot of joy to kids all over the world. I think it's fantastic. So anyway, this game got me interested. Excited, to be honest. I was like, wow, okay. I've been actually waiting for this type of Pokemon since the GameCube, to be honest. I remember, just after playing Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and things like that, I was hoping that the Pokemon company would kind of branch out a little bit, like one for the handhelds, one for the consoles. Of course, it didn't happen. Then I was hoping for the Wii, didn't happen. Then I hoped again for the Wii U, didn't happen. Then of course, I hoped again when I heard Pokemon Sword and Shield. Of course, it was semi there. It was pretty decent. A lot of people, was a bit pissed off that. Fair enough. But at the same time, you got to give Game Freak some credit because they don't really have that much experience in the console development. So I felt that Sword and Shield was like a good trial. I mean, it still made a lot of money. I mean, what is it now? Over 20 million sold. I mean, the boycott never worked. Pokemon games just sell. Doesn't matter. I think it's the highest selling Pokemon game of all time. And like I said, I mean, I gave the first few hours ago. I didn't mind it. It wasn't the best game, but it was pretty good. My nephew loves it, and my nephew loved it so much. He never said the graphics were rubbish or anything like this. He just thought it was a Pokemon game. And to be honest with you, when I think of Pokemon, I don't think of amazing graphics. I don't. It's just not that type of game. Maybe just me. I'm not sure. Whatever other people think, but this new one, Pokemon Legends, Arceus or Arceus, not sure how you pronounce it, that looks very, very good, interesting. I mean, yeah, you can see it's a bit rough around the edges, but if it's coming out early next year, somewhere between February, March or April, I would say before the financial year is up, they've got over a year to develop one, so you can see the potential. I know a lot of people have dubbed it the Breath of the Wild Pokemon, which ain't a bad thing because Breath of the Wild is one of the best games of all time. Why not, huh? And so it's a 1-2 punch, So you got the remakes here, then you got a brand new sort of Pokemon story branching out. To be honest, I thought it's going to be called Pokemon Origins or something like that. But, Legends is still good. So I'm really looking forward to more updates about that game because that does look good. I mean, not just because what I like about this is when I saw that, I wasn't thinking of a Pokemon game. I was thinking of a action RPG, which it is. Later on, they said it was an action RPG. It was like, open world. Love open world games because I love Breath of the Wild. RPG elements, got action in it, exploring, 1-to-1 turn-based combat. It looks great. Got maybe history and lore to the Pokemon franchise, what happened before. So I watched it from a different perspective, from a RPG fan's perspective. So I think that's a good thing that the Pokemon company did, because people who may not be interested in Pokemon can look at it and think, this could be an RPG, action RPG, open world first, just has Pokemon elements in it. And then of course Pokemon fans can look at it and say, it's a Pokemon game first with action RPG elements in it. So I think in a way it's a win-win for the Pokemon company and Nintendo. So you got Pokemon Snap coming, end of April. Then you got the remakes, probably November this year. In the middle, there's probably going to be something else. I mean, they haven't really talked much about the Detective Pikachu game. Got to be an update about soon. And of course, early next year, you got Pokemon Legends. Not to say, I mean, it's just that alone is going to help shift loads of Nintendo Switches. Then you got to think about the other anniversary, Zelda, Metroid, maybe even a Donkey Kong. I mean, Nintendo easily going to sell 25-30 million this year before the year's up. That is going to make it 110 million before the year's up. And then before the next financial year is up, end of March, probably another 10 million. You're talking about 120 million, 130 million by the next financial year is up. With these games, I mean, really, just the end of April, and I can tell you that Nintendo's going to sell. We don't know what the rest of the 12 months, 10 months are going to say. But overall, back to Direct, I thought it was fantastic. I actually thought it was really good because, the last few Pokemon being short, it wasn't amazing, wasn't that bad, it was okay. But this one, it was 20 minutes a bit, straight to the point, a good celebration with amazing intro, great announcements. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to Legends. Snap and the remakes. I'm going to buy one for my nephew either way, but I'll probably check it out before I give it to him. But anyway, let me know what you think about that Direct. From a Pokemon point of view, I'll give it probably an 8.5 out of 10 as a Pokemon Direct, because it was the best one I've seen in a long time. Let me know what you think. And are any of you excited for any of the games they announced, especially Pokemon Legends? But anyway, thank you. And if you like this video, please like it and considering subscribing to my channel for more talking geeky stuff. Because I talk about geeky stuff like film, TV, anime, comics, and video games. Well, anyway, I'd like to say thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world, and please stay safe. Goodbye.